fucking thing, man. Man!
What's up, guys? Welcome to the OSA Out of Shape Allstars Sports Podcast. So new to the web, but soon to be number one. I am your mediator and your referee in this whole function. I'm coming to you from my crib, and as you can see, the other staff or the other hosts and other guests on the pod is in their cribs due to the COVID-19 and Corona pandemic. We're practicing social distance, so we're in our comfort of our own homes. We try to give you guys the best show we can give you with the limited space or whatever shit we got going on. So let's just get right into it. I'm gonna introduce you guys to our host first, who is Eddie Horchata guy over there with the Don's head on. This is brought to you by Don's Inc. That's so you guys know.
Oh my God.
Shameless plug. And next we got one of our guests, sports fan, mostly baseball and football. Get it up for the kid, Kevin Jett.
And
Kevin Jett there. We got the sneakerhead himself, the ultimate sneakerhead, my homie Just DQ over there.
Yeah.
Then we got my boy. I ain't gonna do him dirty like I did him last time. Johnny 5, Johnny Reyes. What's good, bro?
Coco Reyes.
And last but not least, we got the kid, my son, Andrew Durant.
Yeah.
All right, so here's how it's gonna go. We're gonna get right into it now. We have a thing called the bench, which is really only like one of the only rules that we have for this podcast. If you saying some dumb nut shit, as a collective, we will send you to the bench. So, example, if Eddie's saying some wild, crazy stuff, and Johnny's like, yo, send him to the bench, we will collectively, as a crew, make a decision. We send him to the bench for only 1 minute, and then you come back into the pod. But if you say some nut shit again, you will get sent back. So, we'll get into the first topic, and that's boom or bust. Now, the way boom or bust works is either you pick a team or a player that's booming in regards to who you see having a high ceiling coming into the future or the new season. That's the boom. And for the bust, what team, player, or whatever aspect you're coming from, somebody that you see will have a decline in the upcoming season. So our first category or first topic for our boom or bust, we're gonna discuss what's the first topic? NFL draft. So we got the NFL draft. So I'm gonna shoot it over to Eddie first. Give us your boom and bust.
All right, I'm gonna go boom first. We discussed this previously, but Jerry Jeudy, I think best route runner in there. Got big play speed. The kid is 6'1". He had over 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns for Alabama last year. Comparable receivers, Julio Jones, Amari Cooper. I guess his negative would probably be he's a little too thin, only at 190. And he does have a lot of drops. But I think if he falls down to the Jags, he's a great fit there. They obviously have a good way turning out wide receivers. Allen Hurns, Allen Robinson in recent history. That'd be my boom. And sorry, Kev, but since I've done the research, my bust is Joe Burrow. Obviously, the reason why I'm going to say this is because of organizations taking quarterbacks in the first round that are bad organizations and don't know how to build around that good quarterback. Just 2-3 examples I have here. Jamarcus Russell, 07, drafted first overall to the Oakland Raiders. Jameis Winston drafted first overall to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. David Carr drafted in 2002 by the Houston Texans. None of those guys really came out to be. Just for the sake of Russell coming out of LSU, just like Joe Burrow. Let's just look at his stats. Jamarcus Russell was 21-4 as a starter. As a starter in the NFL, he was 18-23. Jamarcus Russell in college at LSU had a 67% completion rate rating. in the NFL, only dropped that all the way down to a 32. That's right, a 32 completion percentage. Obviously, Joe Burrow undoubtedly is better than Russell. He led his team to a championship. He was the Player of the Year, Manning Player of the Year, Heisman Trophy winner. Kid threw over 5,000 yards, 60 touchdowns, was an NCAA record. I think he's much better. But, again, because of the organization, I think he'll fail.
Good points. And let's roll it over to Johnny. Who you got for your boom and bust?
For my boom, I didn't really go. I didn't go player. But for my boom, I'm going to go with obviously the same pick I picked last time we was on, the Giants. I feel like we're at a good position at pick number 4. We could pick Isaiah Simmons, who I feel will have an impact on our 3-4 defense that we're unfortunately running. I'm more prone. I like the 4-3. But I think he'll have a great impact on the 3-4, and we definitely need an edge rusher, and I think he'll be that for the Giants. And also the fact that at pick 4 we hold a whole bunch of cards. We could trade down, pick a lineman, we could get more of what we need. So I feel like we're on boom off the fact that we could do the Isaiah Simmons route, or we could go the route of trading down and getting more pieces.
Now, what do you think? What do you think they should do? Do you think they should trade down?
I want Simmons.
Yeah.
I want them to take Simmons. I feel like the Giants defense. I feel like the Giants defense has been one of the biggest holes in our team for the past couple of years. Obviously, the O-line has been bad, but the O-line showed some improvement last year. Even though the team was bad, it showed some improvement. But the defense needs help. For the bus, I'm gonna go player. I feel like I liked him in college, but I feel like Tua might not cut in the league. I feel like he's too injury prone. I'm not sure if he's gonna, make it on through. But I like him. I hope he does.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick someone, I feel like he'll be the one because he's a little injury prone.
All right, John. So good take on that. Drew, you got the flow, bro.
All right, for my boom, I'm actually gonna go the opposite of my co-host Johnny. I'm gonna say Miami because I believe they're gonna pick Tua. Barring injury, I mean, of course, like anybody, you can say that about anybody, but I believe that Tua is like the best quarterback in this draft right now, even higher than Burrow. And if Miami picks them, they're on to a great start because you need a quarterback to energize your team. And for my buzz,
but they got good receivers, so if Tua actually come and play, they'll have a decent offense.
Tua's gonna cook, bro.
Exactly. And for my buzz, I am gonna say the Redskins because, and this is only if
you saying the team.
Yeah, the team.
All right.
The Redskins. Because I believe Dwayne Haskins is not gonna be up to par as he was this season. And
he kept swinging in the air right now.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're gonna get Chase Young.
If Chase, they'll have a good defense, but with Chase Young, but if the quarterback ain't right, what really is really going to be there? And that's my take on that.
All right, Kev, going into you, bro.
So staying there, right? My boom for sure is obvious. I feel like definitely the Chase Young is gonna boom something crazy. Like, yo, he's gonna come in like a wrecking ball, bro. That's how I feel. My bust, Eddie kind of stole already, so it's definitely gonna be Joe Burrow. I just feel like there's not enough like out there, like consistently. He started how many years at LSU?
He was the starter in LSU when they went 15-0 just this year, but he did bounce around a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 1 year. But in that 1 year, like I said, over 5,000 passing yards, 60 touchdowns, 76% completion rating. Crazy. I mean, he's a freak. He's a freak.
Everything is set up for him to be a bust.
Right.
Basically.
Right. So, right. The bar's here, and he needs to deliver here.
I had another note down. With the best offensive lineman in the draft coming out, what Jeff Okuda?
Yeah.
That's my bust right there. There's been a lot of high drafted old linemen that
Where are they projecting him right now?
They got to get acclimated, huh?
Where are they projecting him right now? Do you know?
Projected to Detroit at third at least.
Yeah, we'll see.
He shouldn't fall past that.
That's high.
And the Giants are nut on themselves if they take him at 4 and pass on Simmons.
That's high as hell for an O-lineman.
Yeah,
hey, listen,
he's
man.
a dog.
You know?
Boy.
Yeah. Got to protect Stafford. I know Johnny's brother's going to be all in on that.
All right, DQ, what you got?
So for my boom and bust, I'm not really going the player route. I'm going mainly team route, basically. So my boom is the Bengals, based on the fact they were 2-14, so they can't go nowhere else but up. Just based on that, because like any team that starts, like expectations for the year aren't high anyway. If they were
Who's throwing the ball?
Right.
It don't matter. Just in general, the fact that they're 2-14, they have no choice but to get better. They can't get any worse pretty much, unless you go 0-16.
They gonna get Joe Burrow.
You could. Yeah, they're going to get Joe Burrow there, Kev.
And who's Burrow throwing the ball to? Except for the obvious.
AJ
Don't
gonna
even
be
say
back.
it.
AJ Green. I mean,
I said don't say the obvious.
And the other nigga they got,
Tyler Boyd.
yeah,
Tyler
Tyler
Boyd. Joe Mixon's a good running back. The problem is it's a bad organization. We fully believe in Joe Burrow. It's just, and we want the best for him, right? It's just, I mean, are the Bengals a good organization? No, they've missed the playoffs. What?
If AJ's locked up
This whole decade.
and Boyd is only running short dig routes and out routes, it's not happening, bro. I'm sorry. Go ahead, DQ.
And pretty much, Johnny and Kev gonna hate me with this, but my bust is definitely the Giants based on the moves the organization have made this past few years, from trading Odell. Trading Odell, then having Eli retire is the dumbest thing ever, because now in the rebuilding process, Saquon Barkley can't carry that entire team by himself. He can't run the ball every play.
Daniel Jones.
And they got that little pretty nigga, Sterling Sharp.
That's Eli's clone.
Sterling Shepard.
Yeah, right. That bum.
No. Sterling Shepard's not a bum, and he'll finally be utilized how he's supposed to this year, bro.
His wife is
He
pretty
just gotta stay healthy. He just has to stay healthy. That's all.
That's what you got that for.
Something I had on my notes that I didn't write before. Can we come up with a name for when we're being biased? Because, God, there's a lot of biasism in there. We got to have a name for it.
I'm not being biased, bro. On Sterling Shepard, I'm not being biased.
That's when you send him to the bench.
Sterling Shepard is actually good. He just gets hurt a lot.
Sterling Shepard, he gets hurt a lot, sure, but his looks are going to Evan Green, Ingram.
Look, no one knows the Giants
that's
better
another
than you
player that
guys.
gets hurt a lot.
It's a fact, bro.
I get it. Yeah.
Evan Ingram's another player that gets hurt a lot.
Yeah, because he's a wide receiver, not a tight end, right? Well, I mean, like he's like more fit to be a wide receiver, right? He's more of a route runner than a blocker, and he's like
this conversation all day, but his looks are going to Ingram, bro.
Yeah. All right, who's up?
All right, that was boom and bust for the NFL draft. Next, we're gonna get into MLB, Major League Baseball. Now, again, due to this corona, we don't know when things are gonna start. Spring training should have been started already, but we're speaking.
The season should have started.
Right, season should have pretty much started. So we're speaking hypothetically. Boom or bust, MLB. We're gonna kick it to the last person, which was DQ. Who's your boom or bust?
So, like I said last time, my boom and bust are coming from the same exact division, the NL East. So, of course, my boom is the Mets, of course, because they're set up to do great things. Like, there's no way, like.
Oh, Cespedes is healthy, so y'all going to cook, right?
Hey, listen, they got a good team, though. They got a good team. Let them finish.
And then my bust has to be the Nationals or the Phillies, based on the fact that, to me, the NL East is technically has to be the hardest division to get out of, because every team every year is usually evenly matched, unlike other conferences in the MLB. So since they had no one expected Washington to win the World Series last year. No one expected that, especially Bryce Harper.
So actually, he did. He did.
Oh, you're right. He definitely predicted himself. But yeah,
he did.
That's gonna be a hard division to come out of. But I would say the Mets would probably top that division. based on their rotation, based on their hitting, based on pretty much everything. Pretty much. Besides, like the bullpen is a little shitty to me, but they can improve on that.
Happy. All right, next up, let's get it. Eddie, your boom and bust MLB.
Okay, my boom is the New York motherfucking Yankees. Why? They got fucked not once, not twice, 3 fucking times.
4
3
if
times.
you count the coronavirus.
4 if you count Corona. Thank you, Kevin. You can't. You don't go in 2017 winning 91 games, getting knocked out by the Houston Astros, who won all their games in Tropicana Field and won 0 in the Bronx. Obviously, the whole cheating scandal started coming out, so we know how we lost that game. Then to go on into the next year, win 100 games to get beat by the Red Sox. Oh, by the way, Alex Cora, bench coach of the Houston Astros in 2017. And then obviously more recently, last year, winning 103 games this year, getting knocked out by the same Houston Astros. And after Jose Altuve hits a walk-off home run to send his team to the World Series, says, "Don't take my shirt off. I don't want my wife. My wife doesn't like my pecs being on camera." No, it's because you had a buzzer in there. So yeah, obviously with the moves that they made in the offseason, and obviously this Corona helping them a lot. Guys are going to get healthy. We did get Hinch, so I mean, hey, listen, we're set, we're good, we're ready for the season when it starts. My bust, the Houston Astros. The only thing I'm going to say is baseball never forgets. You guys aren't going to get on base. You guys aren't going to get good looks. People are going to be throwing at your heads. No one's going to want to play for your organization. You're fucking done. There's an asterisk over your fucking World Series. And the only reason why the Nationals won is because Alex Cora hit up the manager for the Nationals and told him what's up and told him they were cheating. That's the only reason why they won.
Yeah, it's quiet for Houston. They're going to be fucked for a little while.
He was so he snitched.
Kev,
Hell yeah, he snitched. They
Kev,
changed up their signs halfway through.
Boom or bust, Kev, who you got?
Yo, so most importantly, I hate agreeing with Eddie, but sometimes it just comes down to that, basically. The Yankees obviously is my boom, just talking about being biased a little bit, yeah, but
A
it's
little
warranted
bit.
only because, it's warranted, honestly.
Best team in baseball, 3 years in a row, just saying.
Best team in baseball 3 years in a row, going on 4. The coronavirus has helped the Yankees. Coronavirus has helped
that drop.
the Yankees.
Coronavirus.
As far as, if the season starts next month or whatever, with fans, without fans in the crowd, whatever, we're all for it. We need sports at home. But the Yankees will benefit from that. Everybody will be back healthy. Judge should be healthy. Eddie, who else is hurt?
Well, Judge has been battling through some stuff. Severino's been battling.
Stanton, Judge.
But everyone's going to be healthy at the end of this, if there's ever a season.
And, just
Garrett Cole. I think, Garrett Cole's healthy. Yeah.
I'll go on the record. That's fine by saying the next thing I'm going to say. Gary Sanchez, I think, ain't shit. I think, whatever, 40, 30 home runs scattered over every 2 weeks and his batting average is in the fucking drain is not helping us. Whatever.
Get it together.
Anyway, but
cut him some slack.
But who's your bust?
My bust, Molly, is the Phillies and obviously the Houston Astros. Astros because they ain't shit aside from Altuve and
Correa and
but outside of them two,
and Bregman and
they're the purest hitters on the team, but without cheating, we'll be able to mix it up. The signs will be alternated and switched up more than we've ever seen against any team in history. And the Phillies, I just want them to suck because the Yankees, for whatever reason, gave them Didi Gregorius, so I'm not happy with that.
No.
Yeah.
Phillies.
Well, we didn't give him. We let him walk.
Phillies suck from Kev. Drew, who your boom and bust MLB?
My boom, I'm really going to go hometown team. I'm going to be like my co-host, say Yankees, because I believe
the only Mets fan is upset.
It's the truth.
Just like I said, if we get a bullpen correctly, like it's only that, and only problem I see with us is like see if we can get a pitching up, but barring any of those problems, I believe the Yankees is gonna be great this season, and yes.
So
And
who's your boss?
my bus, I would say I would agree with also my co-host and say the Phillies because it's all comes down to Harper's contract. I really think that's a bad contract. Like Harper is
Harper Ray
I,
Luto.
Harper, I believe is all hype and I just
So you think it's
I
bad contracts gonna mess up this season? It's only
That contract already messed up the league in
second
general.
season?
No player should sign a contract for over 13 years. That's pointless.
Oh,
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
No one should sign over 10 years. That's a bad contract. But baseball is different. Players last longer in baseball. They play to a higher age. So
yeah, with all that being, I believe that Harper's contract is just like it's not a good contract and all, and that will be my take on the Phillies on why they're
That's your boss.
that's the bus. Yes.
And Johnny, who your boom and bust?
obviously, I'm gonna keep it the same.
Y'all niggas some man.
That's what I'm saying. We need a name for this. We need a name.
Bias.
John, who your boom?
Couple of biased berries in here.
We already know, but okay, John, where you at?
John's froze. We got to move on.
Like I was saying, my boom is the Yankees. Obviously, I'm a Yankees fan. We should have at least won a World Series these past couple seasons. But the one thing that's been holding the Yankees back has been pitching. And we signed
Starting pitching.
arguably one of the best pitchers in the league. We brought him to the team. And hopefully our pitching rotation stays healthy. And we have a nice little rotation that's going to carry us. Because the Yankees hitting is no worries about that. Judge, Stanton, Sanchez,
Who? Sanchez.
Boyd.
LeMahieu.
The Yankees have a deep lineup, so they should be good.
That deal,
We
that
need to
trash
trade-
agent I got.
Oh,
We need to trade Sanchez
The Yankees lineup,
to the Mets.
the Yankees lineup is set.
Dev,
So they finally.
you sound like everybody that calls into Mike Frances. Like, this Gary Sanchez, he's no good. He drops the ball. He doesn't hustle. I'll let you answer. Thanks, Mike.
He don't hustle,
So the
nigga.
Yankees lineup is set. They added something that was really a hole that set the whole like the missing piece in the puzzle, and Cole will be that missing piece. That's why the Yankees are my boom. I feel like they're going to win 100 games. If the season is to start and be played and they play 100 games or better,
Yeah.
the Yankees will win 100 games this season.
And Gary
That's why I
Sanchez
feel
will
like-
still hit 30 home runs, bat
Come on.
208,
Yeah.
and bat 130 in the playoffs.
I don't see him
Trash.
batting.
Gary's gonna figure it out, man. Get
He
off
had
his
a bad playoff, but he'll get it together. Gary's nice. Gary's good.
And who's your boss, John?
Trash.
Unfortunately, I have the same bus as a couple of people. My bus is the Houston Astros.
Yeah,
As
that's
it
right.
should be.
I wanted
Fuck them.
to be different, but everybody went like the same route. But I feel like the pressure.
You have
I feel
no
like,
choice.
to be all honest, to be all honest in sports, a lot of these teams be cheating.
Right.
A lot of
Oh,
them
yeah,
get
of course,
shit.
of course.
But
But not to that extent.
Changes.
I'm just like
No.
in general. To me, in
We
general,
just
like
don't know.
stealing
It just
signs is like
changes the
it's not a
perspective
problem.
when
But
it
like you
comes
have to hit
out,
the
and we
ball still.
all find out.
Yeah, DQ, to your point, though, yeah, everyone knows that people steal signs in baseball. Like, you got a runner on second. He's going to either whistle at the batter or whatever. But these guys got, like, buzzers and garbage cans and cameras. Like, no one needs to be on base, and they know a fastball's coming right down the cock. Like, of course, it don't matter. You still need to be a freak athlete to hit a home run. But it helps if you know what's coming. I know you guys are still upset from that 2015 World Series loss. Harvey should have just went.
I was like,
That was tough,
That-
bro.
to me,
Yeah, it was brutal.
If
rooting
we
for you guys.
didn't play the Royal,
I hate the Mets.
would've won.
That was tough.
Yeah.
only because the Royals were the year before that in 2014, so they kind of deserve that.
Right. If you say you could build a time machine, would you go back to that moment and tell Harvey to sit down?
Absolutely.
All right, so
Absolutely.
that's baseball for the boom and bust. This last one is kind of tricky because can we all agree? I don't think there's going to be a
Yeah,
playoff.
that's part of my take. I think basketball's done. Yeah.
So
I mean, literally what I have.
this is wishful thinking. NBA playoffs, boom or bust. I'm gonna throw it to Jonathan Reyes first.
Booms, obviously, another team I'm a fan of, the Los Angeles Lakers.
Right.
If the playoffs were to start today, I felt like they was going to do what they had to do with LeBron and Anthony Davis to carry the Lakers to at least the NBA Finals. And if they made it there, they would win it. They'll win it all. So that's my boom for the Lakers. That's my boom.
Your bus.
My bus is the Philadelphia 76ers. They had so much hype and a whole bunch of stuff coming into the season, and I feel like with a roster that they have, Tobias Harris, Embiid, Ben Simmons,
They should never let go buckets.
they should have kept him, but I feel like Philly's looking like it's about to be a one and done team.
Yeah.
They're gonna get packed up in the first round, and I don't know if the GM, the organization's gonna overreact and try to blow up the team, but I feel like Philly is definitely gonna underachieve, and they're definitely gonna be one and done if the playoffs was to be played.
Now, if it is one and done for Philly, if we had a playoffs, do you think they should blow up the team? Do you think they should trade either Simmons or Embiid?
I feel like Philly's one of the teams most people had at least going to Eastern Conference Finals or fighting for an NBA Finals appearance.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's gonna get that far.
So, like I said, if they was to be one and done, do you think the GM for Philly should blow up the team and trade either Simmons or Embiid?
If they do, they didn't trust the process.
That's
Yeah.
tough. That's tough, but like as great. Well, not say great, but as good as Simmons put up. But it might have to happen for the fact that Ben Simmons and Embiid just doesn't look like they're in sync or working together. Not saying that they're not close and they're not good buddies. I just don't see it. And the fact that Ben Simmons is reluctant to shoot, it just creates a whole log jam down low.
All right, Eddie, I'm gonna throw it to you because John,
And we lost him.
we
lost
lose
him.
to you, bro. We can't hear what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Boom or bust, Eddie, go.
Okay, we're back. Sorry. Yeah, well, obviously, we kind of took my take earlier. I said I think basketball's done. I don't think we're going to get a playoff. But let's just be fair here. John, don't get mad at me, but my bust is the Lakers. Clippers are only 5 games out. There's a lot of basketball still to be played. I don't know, man. I want to believe in Bron, but I can't. He hasn't shown me to believe in him. Like, ever. Really, ever.
All
And
the
even
shit
when
that they talking
even those
about,
times that he won, I don't think, I still didn't believe it.
all the shit they talking about the time off is not gonna help him because he's old and all that shit. He's gonna come back and dog, bro.
Nah,
yeah, of course.
That time
of
out
course.
gonna have a lot of fresh legs.
Yeah.
If they was to have an NBA playoffs, I think it would be probably the best it's been in a long time because they've had this break. But
Right.
He's like dogging, bro.
Those guys like having their summers off though. Like that's what I mean. They had it. They interviewed Kevin Love, and Kevin Love was like, "No, we like having our summers off." I'm like, "That's what you have to say."
They
Like
got
if we
douche in the summer.
and these guys, yeah, they have the summers off. And LeBron doesn't want to play without fans. And honestly, let's be realistic here. Like they're gonna have to play without fans. Like no one's gonna be filling arenas anytime soon.
He put out
gonna be
Space
filling
and
concerts
film
anytime
Space
soon.
Jam too.
Yeah, we're gonna be hearing some crazy shit though. That'll be fun. I mean, I think that would be great. But my boom would be the Clippers. I just want Kawhi to win another one because fuck LeBron. Win it in his town. Sorry, John.
all right, Eddie. All right, Kev, pass it over to you. Who your boom or bust NBA playoffs?
So yeah, my boom is the Clippers. I think that's obvious because Kawhi put on a show. If any of y'all watching this podcast and any of these other motherfuckers here, Kawhi put on a show last year, bro. Like, whatever. My
It
bust,
was amazing to watch.
my bust, I think also is obvious as well. Like, I think the Bucks is gonna bust like ridiculous, bro. Like, honestly, like Ultra to King Kimpo, whatever. My nigga Giannis, he's gonna be the only consistent piece. He's gonna be the only consistent piece, bro. And he's not pulling up.
I think
He's
overrated.
not banging threes, dropping them. Like, yo, that's it. Bucks is gonna bust. And basketball again is not my strong suit, so I want to make that well known. but I know for sure the Bucks is gonna bust. If they face any team, any of the two teams coming out of LA, they getting smoked.
Good shit. So to piggyback off that, I'm gonna pass it to DQ because I think he has similar sentiments about the Bucks. So who's your boom and bust?
Yeah, so my boom's obviously gonna be the Lakers. Nothing. They play a fresh playoff LeBron will be any team. I don't care. Like having him taking that, if they do come back, having that significant break, him coming back to play, like you don't Brown with fresh legs.
Yeah,
And but
the Lakers
my
gotta
bust
do it for Kobe, bro. They have to, son.
but my bust is definitely the Bucks because Giannis is hands down the most overrated player in the NBA. Anybody do is overrated. He's literally literally a industry plant in the NBA, like literally. Like they even give him his marketing is the best out of any player. That's the best marketing of anybody.
John just sitting there like this nigga wilding.
Just being just even when he was 19.
Giannis is definitely dominating. He's killing all
He's
these
6'11". Of course he's gonna dominate. I'll be nice too. He's 6'11".
So name 5 of the 6'11" players that putting up Giannis numbers.
Now or have before?
Now. We can do now. We can do all time.
All time.
Oh, okay. You got Dwight Howard was busting niggas ass in the mid 2000s.
That nigga 6'11".
Yeah. Grant is 6'11".
He fuck what?
Do we have to cut that?
He's still not putting up Giannis numbers.
You have to cut.
Yes. Cut what? New Eddie can't be
cut that.
Like that.
Niggas need to know the real Eddie, son.
I didn't hear what he said, but yeah, like he's like.
I gotta
his
watch
height.
it. I don't even know what was said.
We're not repeating it. We're not repeating it.
Don't repeat
his athletic ability should be expected of him. If you're 6'11", you should be fucking gonna drop 35 a night and get 20 rebounds a night. You fucking 6'11", you're right at the rim. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Last but not least,
That's my point.
Drew.
All right, I'm gonna go a different route for my co-host and everything. I put my bust is gonna be the Houston Rockets. I believe the Houston Rockets is gonna be a bust because that small ball play that they're trying to shell out right now, it doesn't even work for the playoffs, and it didn't work while they started to go off into this intermission with the coronavirus. It planned out, it didn't work anyway.
D'Antoni has been running that small ball game for 20 years, has done nothing with it. He still does it. Yeah.
And I have a hot take real quick. I believe with this small ball, they'll probably go out in the first round. Yes.
Yeah. Who would they match up?
Who would they match up against?
Who would they match up against?
Because
right now they're going against they're the 60s, so I believe they're going against the Utah Jazz right now. Yeah,
Jazz smoke them.
Yeah, they won.
If the players to start today, I think they have them against the Jazz.
They're gonna get a Rona from the Jazz.
Jazz will actually win that shit. People want Rudy a kill because nobody would want to be near that nigga.
For real.
Steals on you.
And
you be running up to grab the rebound.
Not to sound crazy, but that's good. That's good. Ball study. I'll sure be over there with the sniffles if I was Rudy on the court. Like,
yo, can you hold this? Just throw him a handkerchief.
That shit funny as fuck.
Yo, but okay.
All right, let's go. All right, come on. Let's go to my boom.
Who's your boom?
The Miami Heat, because I believe.
Oh my God!
Why you say "Oh my God" for? Like, Quan, come on.
You're not gonna do nothing.
I don't even watch the NBA like that, and I already know that's not gonna happen.
He have been nice.
Okay. Shut up, everybody.
Wade is still playing, bro.
Let me talk.
Let him get his take in.
Let me get my take in. If you really thought this whole season, this was not going to be like anybody put what the Heat are in position to do right now. Nobody ever thought that he would be in the top of the East. I believe another hot take. I believe they have the opportunity. Them, the Miami Heat, and the Celtics would be in the Eastern Conference Finals. Bet me on that. With the team that they have. Nobody thought that whatever gonna happen. Watch that happen in the playoffs. If the playoffs ever come back.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he just put his foot down. Unfortunately, we lost Jonathan.
Again.
Jonathan, unfortunately. So we're about to get into the next topic. And unfortunately, we're going to have to move on without Johnny.
Let's, why don't we
here we go.
make him the last pick?
So
yeah.
here's what we're going to do. We're about to get into the all-decade fantasy draft for the NBA. Now, this is how it's going to go. We're going to do the lottery. First, let me do
back. I'm
Oh,
back.
so-
I'm back.
And he's
Johnny,
back. Yeah.
back,
Bitches.
Okay, so we're about to get into the all-decade fantasy draft. Now, 2020 ain't been a good year so far. We're only in April, and
We lost Kobe.
unfortunately, RIP to Kobe. This ain't been a good year.
Rest in peace.
Good year. So we're trying to find something to look forward to. Now, 2020, we're just kicking off, but we're gonna go back a little bit. I wish we could reverse it a little bit of time just dealing with this shit. So we're gonna do the NBA all-decade fantasy draft. Everyone's gonna pick a player for each position. Can't pick the same players, and then you, the viewer, will then comment in our comment section to see or say who has the best all-decade fantasy team. So make sure you like and subscribe to this video, and make sure you comment who you think has the better team. So first, we're going to start with the lottery pick. And first in our draft will be, I put the names in the hats. First, we got Kev with the first pick.
Damn.
Kev will have first pick in our all-decade draft. Number 2, we got Eddie with the second
Let's
pick.
go. Yes.
Come on.
Third, we got
Third. Come on, let's go.
We got Drew. Third.
Let's go.
Wow. Hey, listen.
Damn.
He prayed for it.
Sliding.
And fourth, DQ. And Johnny.
Nice. Oh, Johnny got the snake, too.
Johnny, unfortunately, you are last. So the way we're going to do it, we're going to do 1 to 5 and then 5 to 1. So with the first pick.
Yeah, Johnny got the best pick. John got 2 first-round picks.
So first up, we
Basically.
So with the first pick for the all-decade draft, Kev, who do you got?
All right, I think I'll take I'm gonna go Steph Curry.
Steph Curry.
Wow.
Great pick. I mean,
Curry's out. Yeah.
Steph is that nigga. Good pick. Solid, straight to the point. At number 2,
Damn.
Ed, who you got?
You put me in a bad spot, but John, I'm sorry I had to do this to you. And we mentioned him earlier, but I'm taking Kobe.
Kobe Bryant for his pick. Old Kobe. This old Kobe.
This old Kobe, yeah. These are all their guys in their primes, correct?
Yes.
This is we're picking.
We're picking
In the decade.
This is this decade.
20.
Yeah,
10 to 20.
10
yeah,
to
we're
20.
picking decades. So
Kobe
Kobe,
played 4 years.
yeah, Kobe didn't have the best.
Yeah,
and
Kobe only had 4 years.
just to let y'all know, you're not picking all elite, all time Kobe. You picking 2010 to 2019
right.
Kobe. So
Yeah.
That's fine.
so
That'll work.
so if that's your pick, Ed,
That's my pick.
we'll go to the third.
It's 2010, 2016. Kobe 2016.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. We're
Oh,
what the fuck?
my cat.
You
My
got
cat.
Red? All right. So the third pick, Drew, who you got?
LeBron. Who else? LeBron, dude. LeBron.
Drew with LeBron.
I don't want LeBron. Fuck that.
Lebanon James. Great pick. Probably the best player
For real.
we've seen in a long ass time.
Oh, duh.
So smart pick. I'm surprised he went third. That's crazy. Yeah.
I don't want to pick him. I don't fuck with Kobe. I'll fuck with LeBron.
So
Hater.
at 4, who we
All
got?
decade got
All decade.
even though he a bitch ass nigga, Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant.
Yo, there he goes.
For definitely all decade. Got MVP, 2 finals MVPs, 2 championships. He's definitely all decade.
Yeah. KD, arguably the 1A, 1B to LeBron of this decade. A lot of people argue Kawhi, but LeBron and KD are the ones who's running neck to neck.
Kawhi would be more for the 2020 decade.
Right,
Kawhi
right.
wasn't really Kawhi yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, up until
I
recently.
mean, he got 2 chips though. I mean, like he got 2 chips in this decade.
He wasn't a key player in the Spurs, though. He was a role player on the Spurs when he came to his own.
Did y'all see that video of Kawhi coming off the bench and LeBron like, fuck?
Yeah, that's funny.
I saw that. I saw that.
So, John.
Yeah.
Silent assassin, bro. That nigga's nice.
First round, 5th pick. Who you got, John?
For the decade, for decade, obviously everybody got to pick some players on the pick. But if I got to pick what's left, give me Russell Westbrook.
Mr. Triple Double for John's first
pick.
Oh,
my Lord. Okay.
And who you coming back with, Johnny?
And you first in the next round, John. So you already got your point.
Oh, damn. Johnny proposed again. Oh, my God. Edit points. Edit. Do something.
Hear me?
All right, cool. We
got
Say your pick real quick. Say it.
So we're back. OSA, Out of Shape All-Star Podcast. We're now in the second round of our all-decade NBA draft. So, Johnny, you got the first pick. Who you got?
For the second round, my first pick was Russell Westbrook. For my second pick, give me Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade.
Oh,
nice. Great pick.
Good job, John.
Yep, that's my second pick.
That pick.
Damn, bro.
DQ.
Took my shit.
Got CP3.
Damn it. All
DQ
right.
with CP. John with D Wade.
Definitely lagging.
The Banana Boat Squad.
CP3. Drew, who you got?
Give me Marc Gasol.
Marc Gasol. Solid pick.
Yeah.
That's early,
good pick.
though.
Yeah, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very early for Marc Gasol.
Hey, gotta get them centers out the way, man. I don't know that much centers.
I feel you. Again, make sure y'all like and subscribe to this channel and leave a comment as we go through the rounds. Who do you feel who is picking the best, having the best round so far? Right now, we're at the 4th pick with Eddie.
All right, my next pick, because it looks like all the point guards I wanted are gone. I'm gonna have to go Kyrie.
Kyrie. Uncle Drew.
Hear me? Yo.
You here? We got you. Uncle Drew, second round.
What was DQ's pick?
DQ had CP3. Drew had Marc Gasol. Eddie got Uncle Drew and Kev. Who's your second pick? Second round.
Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis.
Solid.
Wow.
Solid.
Good pick.
Solid.
Good pick.
Who did Kev pick?
Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis.
Okay, Anthony Davis. Okay.
That was actually a solid round. Y'all made some good picks. I wasn't too sure about the Marc Gasol, but ain't many centers to pick from, so I understand that.
Yes.
Drew.
Gotta get him early.
So third round, Kev.
Yo.
Who you pick? Who you got?
What's the nigga's name? What's Booker's first name?
Devin Booker.
Yeah,
Devin
I'll take
Booker?
Booker. Yeah, just because I like him a lot.
Devin Booker?
Okay.
Good for the decade?
Yeah, he's picking him for the decade. Let him rock.
He's up 70.
He hasn't been in the league like 5 years yet.
So what?
He said, so what? That's who I got. What you talking about?
Suck my dick. What do you want from me?
Eddie, who you got next?
All right. Mostly. This is so hard. I want so many guys.
Pick one.
Oh,
I know you.
Yeah, hello. It might be a toxic room, but my guys are going to be able to put up points. I got Melo, man.
Okay.
Yep, that's a good pick for the decade.
I know.
A good pick.
Thank you.
Melo with Ed's third pick. Next, we got Drew.
James Harden.
James Harden with the pick.
Okay.
Yes.
Make sure y'all keep account of what position y'all got filled. I'm
Yep.
trying to keep record of who y'all picked.
I got mine.
I got mine. I know which one I'm going with.
So
Those people.
Drew got James Harden. We got DQ. Who you got?
Oh, the key. I'm going to go with the claw. It's the claw.
You got the call, Kawhi Leonard, third round.
Yeah, see, I was gonna get him, but we were talking about how he's more set for 2020. Fuck yeah, it's all right.
He was set for 2020.
Yeah.
But
He was right in 2011, though. He's been weak for 9 years.
Yeah, you're right.
And John, last pick, third round.
It was hard. It was between him and Melo, and I went Melo.
Who you got, John?
give me a second. I need a 3, a 4, and a 5.
This is leading us into the last round, no?
Ooh, this
Yeah.
one play we no one has said yet. That's definitely
Almost,
on this
yeah.
list.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
is-
my guy comes
This
to
is
me.
third. This is third round, so we got 2 more rounds. John.
Okay.
John's the
Come
last
on.
person for this round.
Come on, please don't let you say my pick.
Got 1 minute, John.
Come on, John.
My bad, For the four, give me Blake Griffin.
You got Blake
Damn.
Griffin for your
Yeah.
third
Wow.
pick.
Yes, give me Blake.
All right, Blake Griffin.
Mm-hmm.
Piece of face.
What?
He's a biracial god, all right?
All right, so for my so Blake Griffin's my pick. So my first pick for the next round. So I picked Russell Westbrook, Wade, Blake Griffin. My next pick, for my back to back. For the first pick for the new round, give me Paul George.
Paul George, great pick. PG.
God.
That was my pick, bro.
So I got Russ, Wade, Blake, and George. I like my team.
Yeah, I like your team. I like mine too. It's
DQ.
fair.
DQ,
We had a
who
good
you
decade.
got?
No one said this yet. How you forget the German goat, Dirt? Like, come on. Y'all
Damn,
bugging.
son! Why? Why? Oh. I got my backup.
Yeah, Dirk is probably my favorite for the last decade.
Dirk was going to be my next pick.
Because, like, one thing that's crazy, I mastered his off the leg back fade away.
It's like weird
Yeah,
shit.
the weird with the foot out. I got
Yeah.
that. Ask about me at your local YMCA. But yeah, so Drew, who your next pick? Kev, you already know.
Oh,
You already know.
it's Kev or it's me? It's me, right?
Yeah,
It's you.
Yep.
I can't believe nobody said him yet. 2-time champion Chris Bosh.
Okay,
Great
great.
pick.
Thanks.
Stay CB4. Stay CB4.
Chris Bosh.
CB won when he won the ring stuff.
He's still CB4, nigga. No, CB4.
CB won
Hey, kind
This
of look like a
decade.
Raptor.
this decade though. CB won.
I am so happy. Well, I'm mad that Dirk went, but KG is still sitting there, so I'm taking KG.
Old KG.
Old KG.
I'm putting old KG on the graphics and old Kobe. You got some old niggas on your team.
Listen, I got killers on my team. I got killers. Winners on my
You
team.
guys,
Killers, man.
like you had
Ain't
bad
make a
chance
man
on
on Sega,
picking
man.
All right,
Tim
Kev,
Duncan.
who your fourth pick?
Um,
We got one more round.
Who do I have again? I got CP3.
Cousins.
baby.
DeMarcus, good pick.
Yeah.
Boogie? Okay, he's gone.
and then what? I get one more, right?
So
Yes, sir.
Your fourth pick for the fourth round, you got Boogie. Now you got the first pick and your last pick, fifth round. Who you got? What position are you missing?
Small forward.
Okay.
Come on, let's go.
I'm torn between two, but I mean, I don't care how old he is. He's a positional player, so I'm gonna take him. Vince.
Carter?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Vince.
yo.
Hey, Vince.
This is like a 3.
Vince-
Yeah.
yeah,
You're
he's
right,
been a
though.
part of a
That's
lot
a
of
good pick.
decade.
What?
Yeah.
Even
That's
part of
it.
4, actually.
It was him or Iguodala, but yeah.
Okay, so Kev got Vincennes. Eddie. Who you
All
got?
right, so I need a center, right? So I'm gonna go Rudy Gobert. No, I'm kidding. DeAndre Jordan.
Rudy.
DeAndre Jordan.
DeAndre
Okay.
Jordan.
Solid. Lob City.
Who do I have again? I have CP3, Dirk, KD. Who else?
Nigga, you gotta keep.
You
Keep
should keep track of your
track.
own team, bro.
I wrote 3 down for the fourth person was.
Dumbass.
Or this is my 4th pick.
This is
your
winner.
fifth.
No, this is the 5th
Nigga,
round. Winner.
it's
It's the
fifth
last
round,
round.
bro.
Round. This is
So
the
last
last
pick.
round.
Forgot who the
What position you got? What position you got filled? So I can know, I could probably remember who you picked.
I have my 2 forwards, my point guard.
You got Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant, Chris Paul, and Dirk. That's your
Appreciate
four.
it. Appreciate it. Okay, so that's 4. I ended the guard. So I picked
So-
D-Rose.
So hold on.
Ooh, D Rose. Nice.
Hold on. Eddie, you picked DeAndre Jordan. We skipped.
We skipped me. Yeah. because
Drew.
we-
Oh yeah.
All right. Dame
Sorry,
time.
Drew.
Dame time.
All right. We heard it.
Dame time with the 3rd pick last round. Then
Best rap out of all of them.
best rapping basketball
In the
player ever to me. He
We
better
got
than
a shot
Shaq.
better. I'm joking.
Nah, Shump ain't shit. DQ,
Fucking shocked.
last pick.
So my last pick. So I have Chris Paul, Dirk, KD, DeClaw, and I picked D-Rose.
D Rose.
Yeah, D Rose is a good pick. I was skeptical about him because of the health issues, but you know, it's been a while.
And John, last pick for our all-decade draft.
Send us home, Johnny.
Johnny sent us home on this.
I feel like there's a player a really solid decade, and it has been a really good player in the NBA for a couple of years. I'm taking LaMarcus Aldridge.
Solid.
All right.
Guess who no one picked though?
Cool.
There's a lot.
Giannis.
Oh, that brought it all back. It all comes full circle now.
But LaMarcus, I mean, to give Giannis anything, Giannis will go into this.
Yes, he
This
was
next
part of the
coming-
2020
Yeah,
decade. He
he
wasn't.
part of
That's
it.
in 2012.
Yeah, but his spurt just happened. Like his shoot
But
off.
he was still-
Yeah, it's
It took Steph like 3 years to get hot too, but I'm saying he still got drafted in 2012. We believe 8 years.
and again,
Yeah.
Giannis wasn't really supposed to be who he is now.
Because of his marketing, that's why who he is.
No,
Can we?
Giannis
Can we
definitely
all
got
just?
better, but Giannis
No, he got
definitely.
Giannis
Definitely not going. I wouldn't put him in the top. Like if he was picking if he wasn't doing a draft and did an all-decade team, everybody picked Giannis.
For the
wouldn't be
past
part of
5
the
years,
top.
though, he's been in that conversation.
All right, guys. So that's our draft.
Can we?
Again,
Can we just
my team
finish
is winning
this
out
segment
of
with
all
one
y'all.
thing?
My
what's
team is
that?
beating everybody.
Can everyone say Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Giannis
Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo.
One at a time.
Stupid.
Yeah, Johnny couldn't even get it out.
Johnny need like the little ball with the letters
Antetokounmpo.
for
The
his shit.
nigga's name is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
There you go.
That shit,
All
that's
right.
is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Is Giannis
All right, moving on.
Antetokounmpo.
All right, so we can get out of here. Thank you guys for watching OSA. The last thing we're gonna do, as you guys know, you have the new MJ documentary on ESPN. So I want to just get you guys take on it, what you guys expect to learn or hear from it. The Last Dance, MJ and the Bulls. We're gonna kick it off to Eddie first, so we can get the hell out of here. Let's wrap it up. Let me hear what you got, Ed.
I got a few points. Prove that MJ's the GOAT. Definitely going to figure out that he had a gambling problem and they probably murdered his dad, and that's why he went to go play baseball for 18 months. It's going to show what? Oh, yeah. It's going to show that sometimes you got to be a dick in order to win championships. I mean, the guy knows 3 for 3. He already came out and said that I'm going to look like an asshole at the end of this documentary. So he already put it out there. I think everybody kind of already knew that. I think Steve Kerr came out and said he got slapped.
Yeah,
whatever.
No, he beat up Steve Kerr.
Yeah, motherfucker punched him in the face.
It's gonna be great.
For
I just
real.
I can't wait. And obviously, because we don't have sports, this is gonna be entertainment for us. Hopefully, they don't come out with another Tiger King.
You gotta learn that's all about.
Yeah.
It
Bro,
is
they
the
already
shoes
added an
and fuck
episode.
them
They
kids.
added
I
2
heard.
episodes
All right,
actually.
so
I know.
next, DQ. What's
Yo.
your expectations for this documentary?
It is the shoes and fuck them kids.
Johnny, what you got?
It's just gonna be a dope in-depth look. My expectations is gonna be a dope in-depth look behind that the dynasty. You know, we all get to see the outside stuff, but I feel like when they go in depth and show the behind the scenes stuff is great, and we get a better look at how everything was going, what they was going through, and all that good interesting shit. And that's what I expect, you know. It's gonna show. It's just obviously MJ's the GOAT. It's just gonna show more in depth into why he's the GOAT and what they went through. How he ended his career as a Chicago Bull.
Copy, Kev. What you got?
I mean,
And
the
I don't know if I
obvious.
got all of that because.
I mean,
You
the
got most of them.
obvious.
We understand.
The obvious is that Jordan is the greatest player of all time. It definitely will give us a bigger look into his life, like in general, just how he carried himself. Like it's already on record that niggas hated him. Like, yo, there's mad people like getting ready to play him. That's like, yo, I should just punch him in the face, like type energy. And then another thing we're gonna see, I feel like in this is how much Pippen really carried the team.
Whoa,
I
hot
do
take.
not.
No
Hey,
one agrees with that.
I really wonder why nobody gives Pippen his credit, bro. Like,
But Drew,
I'm dead
who
serious.
doesn't
Like,
give
his
him
credit.
Pippen's
His
riding.
credit, bro.
He won 50 games when he wasn't there. So like,
Yeah, I know, but
with
but
zero
they say
chips.
like,
All
but
right, so Drew, what is your expectations for the documentary so we can get out of here?
all right, I know we go see. I know everybody just said like, Jordan's the GOAT. His whole personality, his whole personality to his team, motivating everybody. But what I really want to know is like, why is Jerry Krause such a dick? Why didn't he want to keep the band together? Why this had to be the last season?
He fucked it up.
Last season for everybody. Like Phil had to get fired, Michael Jordan gone. Like, why was Jerry Krause the way he was when at this season? After winning 5 championships has been won already. Like this is the final 3-piece. So 5 championships straight. Like, why do you want to get rid of all that? Like,
Well,
let's see.
that's why we'll see and we'll touch base once we watch a few episodes. I would just like to say thank you guys for watching the OSA. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. This is brought to you by Dines Inc. and Culture Capsule TV. Make sure you leave a comment, basically letting us know who picked the best draft team.
I know it's me.
DQ
I know it's me.
And AD saying they did it. So we'll see. Leave your comments. Catch us next week. Thank you. I am your host. This is the team, especially I'm the mediator. Eddie's our host, and this is the guest, our team. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe again. See you guys next week. Peace.
Bye.
Let's go.
My Showtime Lakers shit. Flash it on it. Change thing.